sickness and in pain. To Nigeria, we lost our wills.
We lost self-election, sir! To keep Nigeria one is a task that must be done. We must do all it takes, with our last breath, to the last drop of sweat and blood.
To keep Nigeria one is a task that must be done.
We lost self-election, sir!
It has been generally accepted that if Nigeria is to make rapid progress on all fronts internally, and if she is to make her mark on the continent of Africa, and indeed in the Committee of Nations, then her youth must be fully mobilized and be prepared to offer willingly and without asking for rewards in return, their best in the service of their nation at all times. The establishment of the National Youth Service Corps is the first step towards the realization of this lofty goal. In conclusion, I wish to assure you, Mr. Chairman, and members of the Directorate of the National Youth Service Corps, of the full support and cooperation of all the governments in the Federation in your undertakings. Yours is not an easy assignment, and the whole world will watch to see what you make of this bold and challenging venture. God willing, you will not fail. I wish you the very best of luck, success, and God's blessings. Thank you very much.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. I am Nkem Okwogo. The National Youth Service Corps is a dependable platform for the reinforcement of core values as loyalty, integrity, efficiency, commitment, teamwork, and youth development. An effort to quantify the national value of NYSC will be grossly underestimated, as the positive impact of the scheme cuts across all spheres of nation building. Stay with us as we chronicle the activities of core members in contemporary times. On the news today, the Director General NYSC, Brigadier General Shuaibu Ibrahim, paid a courtesy visit to his counterpart of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, Dr. Chikwe Ihekwazu, in Abuja. He briefed his host on the various COVID-19 interventions made by the NYSC, especially through core members' activities all over the country, including sensitization, production of face masks, liquid soaps, hand sanitizers, automated disinfectant chambers, as well as automated and foot-operated liquid soap, hand sanitizers, and water dispensers. The DG also solicited the support of NCDC in the funding of mass production of disinfection chambers for use in all orientation camps. He commended the NCDC for its role in the overall national efforts at containing the COVID-19 virus. Ihekwazu praised the contribution of the scheme to the unity and development of the country. He further stated that the scheme deserves every form of support to enable it succeed. As part of efforts to stem the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, the National Youth Service Corps donated more than 20,000 face masks to the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development to be distributed to athletes. Corps members serving in Odiolowo and Ojuwoye LCDA in Mushin local government area of Lagos State have donated a COVID-19 sample collection booth to the council to reduce the risk of health personnel contracting the disease and also expedite testing, which is a major challenge in the state. The marriage registry of Ijumu local government area of Kogi State recorded the marriage ceremony of two Jigawa State Corps members, Oluwasegun Fabiyi and his heartthrob, Oluwaferomi Daramola.
the mobilization of certain categories of our youths through the National Youth Service Corps scheme came from the need to look beyond the immediate present and to think of the future leadership, unity, and progress of our great country, Nigeria.
NYSC, the major mandate is to mobilize youth for national development. Since 1973, they've contributed so much to the socio-economic development of our nation. If you mention the area of education, without NYSC, I think the history of educational sector in this country will not be complete. Medical, our core members are doing wonderfully well in the medical field, and in all spheres of our human endeavor. We have community development service where core members have showcased their talents. You know, the communities appreciate what the core members are doing. The core members are everywhere. If you go to any nook and cranny of this country, even the escravos, you see our core members, either as doctors, nurses, lab technicians, teachers, and so on.
The purpose of the scheme is primarily to inculcate in the Nigerian youths the spirit of selfless service to the community and to emphasize the spirit of oneness and brotherhood of all Nigerians, irrespective of cultural or social backgrounds. It aims to inculcate discipline in the Nigerian youths by instilling in them a tradition of industry at work and of patriotic and loyal service to Nigeria in any situation they may find themselves.
We've seen their contributions in some areas where we may not necessarily be so focused. Take, for instance, the health sector of the economy. You can see that the NYSC has occupied the primary healthcare sector through their service. When they come around to the local setting, where the well-established medical personnel will not necessarily have interest of working. The NYSC has occupied that area, and in the teaching sector as well, they are equally relevant there.
The scheme has since grown to such a level of national importance that no one can today speak of national unity or rural development without mentioning the National Youth Service Corps scheme, as there is no aspect of the Nigerian social, cultural, or economic life that the NYSC has not touched or contributed meaningfully. In the education sector, corps members have been effective catalysts for change and development, as they not only serve as teachers, committed to the development of training and impacting knowledge in their students, but they have been dutifully involved in the building and establishment of new schools in various communities around the nation, thereby bringing the much needed education and enlightenment closer to the rural people of Nigeria.
Be
Community Development Service, a core aspect of the service here, ensures core members give back to their host communities through their skills, creativity, and innovativeness. In this regard, core members have greatly impacted their host communities with projects like Classroom for Schools, boreholes and bridges for communities, to name a few, in order to increase the quality of life of their host communities.
The National Youth Service Corps, a call to service, a call to nationhood. Nigerian youths, stand up and embrace this clarion call. Wherever you are posted, accept it, embrace it. Do not harbor any fears, because your security is assured. Develop common ties with members of your host communities. You would discover that North, South, East and West, we are all brothers with common ties and a shared destiny as one nation. Do not lobby for preferential posting, for it is unpatriotic and illegal. Report at once to the orientation camp as soon as you are posted and contribute your quota to the overall development of our great nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Corps, building future leaders.
In the area of community and rural development, the scheme will always remain relevant, as over the years, its core members have used their ingenuity and creative skills to assist in contributing immensely to the development of their host communities through the Community Development Service Program of the scheme.
The Community Development Service, as a component of one of the cardinal programs of the NYSC, is perhaps the one that makes the core members feel the environment and the environment feel the core member. It is designed to ensure that these core members go in there, you practice whatever they learned. You know, most of them studied these things, most of them professionals studied them professionally in theory. But we now give them opportunity to go and practice whatever they have learned so that they can experiment with the community to see how they can bring about development with what they have learned.
Under this program, the scheme trains the core members to identify areas of need in their host communities, noting that nation building is a collective responsibility which requires attention from both governments and the electorate.
We are here at the bridge constructed by Dada Adeshino, a core member who served in this community. This bridge links Akpokpa to Achara community. Come with me as I walk down. Good day, sirs.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You're welcome to the program NYSC Half Hour. Please, may we meet you?
Thank you very much. My name is Nwokocha Ihemebulam. I'm from Akpokpa.
Thank you. My name is Betel Ali Baja, the Palace Secretary of Akwa Community.
My name is Sobina Abale. I'm from Akukasho.
Tell me, was there a bridge in this place prior to this construction?
Actually, prior to the construction of this bridge, the communities have been using, you can see the remnants, a wooden bridge. So, and it has been a kind of, let me describe it as a death trap. So, do you understand? So fortunately, Dada Adeshina, a youth cost member, came up with the idea of constructing this. I describe it as a laudable project, because if you look around, you see that we don't have even government presence here.
Thank you so much, sir. How has this community benefited from this project?
We have benefited a lot from this project because there's a market here at Achara, and this is the only way we can go to the market. If I remember, sometimes 1996, somebody lost his life here. So by now we don't talk of that issue again. So we can pass through this bridge, either rainy or sunny. There's no problem.
Thanks to Dada's project and the NYSC scheme, this bridge is here today. What do you have to say?
Yes, I want to say a very big thank you to Dada Adeshino and to the NYSC Corps and who initiated this idea of this bridge that has saved us from the death trap we normally have here before, and now we can walk freely to the market and come back without any problem. I would say thank you to that.
Thank you so much. The people of Achara and Akpukpa community are eternally grateful to Dada's thoughtful intervention. I'm just going to walk as much as I can because it's safe to walk.
On the other hand, the Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program SAID was introduced by the NYSC to equip core members with requisite skills for self-reliance and wealth creation. Stay with us.
When the Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Department was created, the agenda was to give core members skills and financial empowerment. So the convenient point to start was through what we call the in-camp training. It's actually a broad sensitization program to get core members to change their mindset about self-employment. As you know, every young graduate, upon graduation from school, believes that the nation owes him employment through any of the government agencies. So none of the graduates, except a very tiny minority, that actually comes to camp with the belief that they have to employ themselves through some special skill and empowerment arrangement and also employ others. So that is why that in-camp training is very key. Once you sensitize them, they know what their responsibility to themselves and the national economy is. As soon as they leave camp, they go to the next segment, which is the post-camp training. It's like a finisher program. What you tell them in camp through introduction to all the skills that we have enveloped in the 12 skill sets. They go outside the camp, they meet experts that we have already profiled, and in the process they finish their skills, and we now connect them to funding opportunities.
We are going up.
Yes, sir.
We are going up. We are going up. We are going up. Come ever creating wealth. Come ever creating wealth. Come ever creating wealth. Silently. You obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high. Under the sun or in the rain. With dedication and selflessness. Nigeria's us, Nigeria.
Good day, viewers. My name is Lumati Waroma Gift, and I'm from Rivers State, a graduate of University of Port Harcourt. I study foreign languages and literatures. Before coming to Kogi State, I had no idea of SAID or skill acquisition. I had nothing, no idea. But getting to camp, they got to sensitize us on what SAID is all about. As you can see, it's skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development. It's a scheme set up for corpers to learn different skills, bag making, catering. And in camp, I picked passion in catering. And over here, I and my fellow corps members, we prepared all this morning, courtesy of Lady D, where we learned how to make all these things. Over here, we have peanuts. We also have fish roll. Also here, we have donuts. And here also, we have chin chin. And also here, we have a dough we use for shawarma. We made all this morning because of what we putting up so much passion into the work, because that's what we want to do after service. This scheme has been set up for so many corpers to make money after service, and to make your money, all you need to do is put it up on social media and you get so many buyers.
Youths obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high under the sun or in the rain.
My name is Julian. I'm from Delta State, Okbe precisely, and I graduated from Delta State University, Ole campus, and I went for my law school in Kano State, and today I have the opportunity of serving Lokoja, Kogi State. I want to say a very big thank you to the NYSC officials, right from camp to this place, and then they had even some of us that were no opportunity to be in camp to the end, because as for me, I had to go for my screening in Abuja for my Kotuba. And then when I came back, I met Mama Said. I met so many persons that were like, okay, you should do something. Yes, I'm a lawyer. I'm a proud lawyer. But even at that, if I don't even want to trade with this thing, I can actually do these little services for my friends, for my family, and all that.
Youths obey the clarion call. Let us lift our nation.
No need to start thinking of how to get job after service. All you need to do is start up a business, and you can start with little money. All you need is flour, sugar, egg, your flavor, and anything you need.
Yeah, we serve. Youths obey the clarion call.
I just want to say a very, very big thank you to the federal government, the NYSC scheme, for putting up this program for all core members in the federation, and also to the state coordinator of Kogi State, all the NYSC officials. We are grateful. We want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. We are very, very happy, because after service, we don't need to be bothered again about making money or anything. And as you can see also, you know about COVID-19, we are all covered up. We have our face masks, so you don't need to be scared that the food are infected. No, we are covered up. We covered our hands to make all this food. And please, stay safe, always sanitize, cover your hands. If you're going out, use your face masks.
The National Youth Service Corps, a call to service, a call to nationhood. Nigerian youths, stand up and embrace this clarion call. Wherever you are posted, accept it, embrace it. Do not harbor any fears, because your security is assured. Develop common ties with members of your host communities. You would discover that North, South, East and West, we are all brothers with common ties and a shared destiny as one nation. Do not lobby for preferential posting, for it is unpatriotic and illegal. Report at once to the orientation camp as soon as you are posted, and contribute your quota to the overall development of our great nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Corps, building future leaders.
As you have seen, the National Youth Service Corps, through its core members, have contributed immensely to national development. Core members indeed continue to obey the clarion call with dedication and selflessness. Thank you for being a part of today's episode of NYSC Half Hour. We would love to hear from you. Send a message to the online handles displayed on your screens, and we will get back to you. Remember, the safety of core members in your community is the responsibility of you and I. I am Nkem Okwogo. Stay safe.
Section 6 of the National Youth Service Corps Act places in every state government the responsibility to arrange and provide accommodation, boarding, transportation, and to provide other facilities which are essential for the welfare of members of the Service Corps and the success of the scheme in the states, and also to arrange the provision of facilities for orientation courses and winding up exercises. While Section 7 subsection 4 states that every state government shall be required to provide such other facilities and contribute to the implementation and achievement of the programs and projects of the Service Corps in the states, including, but not limited to, land for agriculture, orientation camps, and transportation facilities. The Director General and the management of the National Youth Service Corps appreciates the efforts of all the state governments who have provided adequate facilities for corps members serving in their states, and use this medium to encourage and appeal to other state governments to provide adequate facilities for corps members serving in their states in order to guarantee a smooth and successful service year. Thank you.